Alright guys, welcome back to more of Baldur's Gate.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Here goes nothing.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
How delicious. A crooked touch.
Perfect.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Potion of invisibility. Okay.
Best be on my way.
Ah, skeleton. Granite pew, brazier, granite pew.
Might be useful.
Oh, there was a key over here. Ah.
No traps, please.
Is there any secrets here?
I'll give it a shot.
There's a chasm creeper here. That's probably hell down there. Don't want to go. Alright, guess we're leaving. Broken moonlight. Oh, there's a broken moon lantern here. Did not notice that before. Torch.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling. We've no choice but to push forward. Don't waste a step.
Probably gonna need light. So
Hardly. The astral plane is threaded with light and silver, life-giving and wondrous in all directions.
I can feel the shadow's power, but they don't seem to be harming me. The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
don't get carried away. This could be something else.
Carried away? Hardly. The proof is right there. Just be grateful someone can handle this place. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Alrighty. What's what do? There's a chest up here. We should go grab it.
Open up. taste.
This place is heavy.
Black oleander.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What's in the chest?
Seems simple enough.
The black oleander. In the chest. Back there, nothing. All right. What's back here?
Consumes everything it touches.
Oh, there's people down there.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
Wrath of Vengeance, a paladin, one who will only take you down if you're foolish enough to strike me first.
Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love. Come into the light. Hands high. Jonas, move in!
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Jonas is gone. All that remains is a monster, one I intend to kill.
Harpers, you heard the woman. To arms!
Oh, there's so many shadows on. I don't think they'll make it. You mother. I'm gonna throw a fireball over here.
I found my mark. Let's have some fun. Excellent.
Too far away? That's fine. Why is he running into the shadow? Okay.
In position.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
Let me recite their demise.
Yeah, I need to stay with them. Can you attack? Yeah, you can. It's too far away. Wait, I could misty step over here. Missed? Oh, come on.
On my way.
Fucking missed.
Two steps at a time.
Can I do anything?
Shall we cut and run? This way.
Okay, where's the shadow? There's a shadow over here.
Aye, aye.
Shadow curse.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place means somewhere the shadows can't penetrate.
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Okay, which way do we go?
Moving in. Always room for more.
Shadow sack. Night orchid. Wait, what? Oh, this is just up here. Oh, this is just up here. Starion, can you...
Don't touch me. Let's crack it open.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, skeleton.
These boots have seen everything.
Let's go back down. What's in here? What's up here? More burlap sacks, more trunks, barrels. That's a dead raven. Missed? Come on.
No failure.
The witching hour.
Path is interrupted. Hold on.
The blade will not bend. Time to kill.
XP. Oh,
Breathe
travel's
deep
chest.
and move.
What else is up here? Nothing? Alright.
This place is protected.
For a warm bed.
Must
and
be the
full
refuge
stomach.
the Harpers
Look
spoke
no
of.
further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Let's go.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me. Come. Jahira!
At ease, Jahira. I am no threat. I am bound by oath not to harm the innocent.
Ha! Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not a true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
So let's hear everything you know about the artifact.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I just want a cure to the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves. Of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jahira. The Jahira.
She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jahira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jahira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jahira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Whatever I expected to find.
Good to see a friendly face.
Oh, doesn't want to say anything? Alright. Waypoint discovered. Great.
I have something to ask.
Stock up while you can.
I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands at no cost to myself?
Cheeky. But, since you're asking,
Supply pack, nice.
if you're alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
Let's see what you have. Thank you. You too. Saving.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
I'm not a true soul, you dummy.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the god's damned help we can get.
Ah, the flaming fist. You don't like people like me, do you?
You got a name?
Dark Durge, but I've been worship.
Good. Wouldn't want to piss on the wrong grave come the morrow.
Shut up. And you? Keep walking.
Alright, Damon. Are you up here?
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
First things first, Karlach, you have to touch back. We ought to celebrate that.
You read my mind.
Damn it, I missed it.
Thanks, Dammon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Karlach?
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm so happy for you, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
What about Damon? Said about your...
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
We're a team. We'll make these kinds of decisions together.
Not always. Not this. I'm sorry. But this one is mine. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Alright, Karlach, alright. I'll leave you alone.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Where's Damon at?
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials, what do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Found some hellish max.
You see, something that's already fabricated is tough. But I can try. How many do you have?
2.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. careful who sees you using that. You might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Orthon explosive.
Need anything?
I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Blood Hilda Scarber. Just the flood.
Need anything? It's perfect. Really. Just a moment. I'll be able to work this one quickly. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Helmet.
Need anything? Well. I knew I smelled something. And I know just what to do with it. One moment. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Eldusk gloves.
Need anything?
Yeah, I need to buy some stuff. Alright.
Path lies before me.
Let's go inside.
Very well.
Let's head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Don't be shot. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Yours is the... Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday.
If it was worth any coin, do you think Mole would have given it to you? Persuasion.
I mean, maybe.
Insight.
I guess it is kind of old. Here. Birds of a feather.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Tower-shaped key.
In the market for something special?
Best bargains right here.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
What happened? Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Have you no shame? You were tasked with protecting these people, yet you ran.
Aye, I did. Maybe you'd have been the one to save us, if you'd been there. Or maybe you'd be missing, along with the rest. Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
Medicine.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
This is pointless unless you've committed a grievous sin. I am no threat to you.
A noble proclamation. It must have made you quite thirsty. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you. Isn't it?
Let's try a saving throw, see if it works.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Is he?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
I'm trying my best to be.
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Seems like I'll be doing most of the lifting.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay. Where's my map? Oh, I'm glitched, aren't I?
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty. Signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. We believe the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in?
What's with the fellow in the cart?
Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
What can you tell me about Isabel?
Cleric of Selûne. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free.
I doubt that man will recover anytime soon.
I doubt it too. But I haven't given up hope. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
Lord Gortash? I thought he was more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Oh, I am glitched. I don't like this.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Whatever this Steel Watch is, it must be quite impressive.
You know what? It probably is. Man has a talent for nuts and bolts. Weapons, too. Hopefully, whatever he's made really is helping defend the city. I'm sure there's a catch, but I guess we'll find out when we get to the city. Home. Gods, I can't wait! Even Gortash can't spoil that.
Alright, here we go.
I should speak up.
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me, climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
The name he mentioned, Nathaniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
What's wrong with him?
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who want to be seeing you.
Let me have a look at him.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Let's see, medicine. Natural 20.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached. dissociated from himself. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Investigation. Natural 20.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Flame Kula, do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
A reborn letter? Okay. Where's the letter? The information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and Cerberus at Becker's Torm. Take lodging in Last Light Inn and begin investigating the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. Alright, let's go upstairs then.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
I did? What are you doing here?
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
What did you find?
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I thought that was your mission.
Let's call a thing a thing. A Deep Gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil. We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Okay.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem, but the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
Wipe the smugness from your face or I'll smite it off.
You wound me. I've only tried to be a friend to you. Just as to the poor souls here where hope hangs by a single thread. I can mend it or cut it, depending on what they ask for. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades.
You were here before. Why?
Family troubles. Not my family, of course. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. Not with you, at least. Although I sense there's something your friend wants to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Don't play games, Raphael. I'll help him out.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, devil! When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, that didn't work for you, I guess.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
Alright, Mole.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Save the kid? Sounds like you deserve a drink. You want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them?
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you.
Oh.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help.
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
You know where they are? Blah, blah, blah. It's my responsibility to take them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Okay. Can I talk to the kids?
I tried telling Mr. Rowland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away!
I'm sorry he was mean.
He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
But he did save you, and that's what matters.
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
I get it. You were trying to look after him.
Yeah. He did save us, after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean, his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Can I have it?
It's for Roland.
Persuasion.
True. Guess I'll keep it then. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Isabel's room. Anything in here I could take? I don't see anything here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
And you, I've heard you're protecting the protector of this inn, the Banisher of Shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of last light. You yearn for it so deeply.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know before I head off?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. He came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Probably starts for more. $16.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
I guess he's trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Come along, Isabel.
Oh, no, you don't.
I am fury. I am death.
I can't get to him, so don't get over here. Missed.
No word.
Missed. Alright, fine, that's fine. So we'll get him from...
This is my time.
Oh, they're all going up here. Oh, that's not good. I can go for him.
Pick the wrong fight, friend.
Shifting corpus ring, great club.
Your penance will pay now. Time to strike. I will not be a failure.
Again.
Ready for another round?
Can you feel death's cold grip? A better position.
Fleet of foot.
Last one's downstairs. She's still paralyzed. Oh boy.
I am fury. I am death.
On the victor's path.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take Ketheric's head, you'll be safe.
No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Can I read the diary? Just gonna get it out.
Have to keep going.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Every scrap of your marrow yearns to end her. Dooming the village would bring foul glory. You can almost taste it.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers.
I'm gonna save. I want to know what happened. I'd tell her my blood wants to kill her.
I need a quick word.
Don't let Jaheira catch you dawdling.
There is something about her. It would be wonderful to kill her. A perfect tragedy.
My blood, it's telling me to kill you.
And yet, you hesitate.
She doesn't believe you will do it. You can see she wants to believe there is mercy in all, even in the worst.
You aren't the first to threaten me. But I know the eyes of a killer when I see them. You mean me no harm, do you? An experienced cleric can tell such things.
The urge within does not want to talk. The restless urge starts to scream.
Chase away your putrid desires.
As suddenly as it started, you have tamed the urge. It slumbers again.
There we are. The real you. Your affliction, is it? Doesn't rule you, does it?
I won't harm you. I don't know what came over me.
Let things begin again, as long as you keep the peace in Last Light.
I still have 3 questions. This curse seems incredibly powerful. What more can you tell me about it?
It belongs to the goddess Shar. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric, the one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough.
How did you come to this place?
Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights, at any cost.
I don't know much about you. Care to fill me in the blanks?
I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
I'm not overly familiar with the Selûne and the Shar. Could you enlighten me?
Moon and shadow. Light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
Okay, let's head down. Need to...
Why don't we ask Jaheira? Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares.
Perimeter's clear.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put, I'll bring Mole home.
But it's our
job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
I will.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
We will all cut off guard.
honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, and it cost us. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
I want to ask
Then
you something.
speak.
I've heard your name before. Where?
Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
I feel your pain. My companion Volo is loose with the truth too.
Volo Thampiedarm? Oh, that old fraud should be dust a century past. But then, lies live forever, and he's half made of this stuff.
So which was it?
There are as many versions of a tale as there are people to tell it. Let that satisfy you. And anyway, the heroics of old have done seemingly... We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Stirring words. Is that how you inspire the Harpers?
No need of that. Every Harper is a bard unto themselves, I'm afraid. Help me root out this cult, and they can spin stories about you for a change.
Watch your back out there. If it's not the cult coming for you, it'll be the shadows.
Did Roland sober up?
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us.
Nobody else is dying. I'll deal with the cultists.
Oh, I'm sure they're cowering in their heavily fortified tower, knowing you're on the way.
Alright, have it your way. And this is where I'll leave it at that for now.